Hi guys, and welcome to Main Street Tea.
A new broadcast brought to you by two women who love their fandoms.
Broadcast or podcast?
Let's do it one more time, sorry.
I almost want to leave that. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Anyways, we are here to dish with you guys about what's happening in all of our favorite universes. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Ellie.
And this is Main Street Tea. Okay, so welcome everybody to our new podcast. Should we just get right into it and introduce ourselves?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Jenny, let's start with you.
All right, so I grew up a Disneyland girl, obviously being from Southern California and growing up in San Diego. Disney was just a part of my everyday childhood. I would visit the parks for birthdays and Christmas, and it was something that we did as a family. My family kind of is into some of these same fandoms that I am and probably raised me on them, and we would go to see the new Star Wars movies and Indiana Jones and all the new superhero movies like Batman, and it was something that we were into. We would buy Hallmark ornaments, and they would always be fandom based and even plays, and I mean really we're very into pop culture and stuff as a family. So, and as a kid I would stay up late reading the Harry Potter books till 2 a.m.
I think we all stayed up till 2 a.m. reading those books, let's be honest.
I know, they're so good. And then, I'm pretty sure I went and saw one of the Harry Potter movies alone.
What?
At the theater, because nobody would go with me, and I had to see them all in the theater, or else I wasn't a true fan.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So anyways, then later in life I met my husband, and he has some fandoms of his own. He is really into all of the Marvel universe and DC universes. Mm-hmm. And so I became a fan of some of my own that I didn't even know about as a kid, like Guardians and Thor. And then he and I went to Comic-Con for the first time together. Well, technically, it was my second time at Comic-Con, but the first time, I'm pretty sure it was 1998. And Comic-Con in 1998 or 1999 was not the same thing.
Vintage Comic-Con.
Oh, it was so bad. It was a few booths. I'm pretty sure there was a bounce house or something like that. And it was just so boring. And now it's crazier than Disneyland. It's a whole scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess now it's just kind of in me, and it's a passion of mine, and that's kind of my story. What's your story, Miss Ellie?
Well, hola everyone, I'm Ellie, and I am so excited to share all things fandoms with you. My interest in superheroes and all things fandoms started at a very young age for me. It was kind of like my escape from real life, you know what I mean? So it was for that moment, it was... X-Men, Batman Beyond, the Hulk, Iron Man were my very first superhero loves. I can literally put myself in all those universes and just be gone for whatever amount of time I would watch those shows. Mickey Mouse was extremely special to me because in my head we had this special bond because we were birthday twins. We are birthday twins. And I legit feel that way till this day. Whenever I go to Disney, we hug
Oh, you
each
think
other.
Mickey loves you more than me?
100%. He sees me and he's like, oh, there's my birthday twin.
Oh, he's definitely proposed to other people. Have you ever seen him do that?
He did that with me.
No, he's never done it to me. I'm
done it
so
to me.
Sad.
It's only because I said, hey, birthday twin, we have the same birthday, and he proposed to me, which is so cute.
He will only do it if Minnie's not around, though.
I noticed that because she wasn't around. Mickey's a player.
Oh my god. Okay, so keep going.
So I also love all things fantasy, obviously Harry Potter. Hey, my Potterheads. I love the Hobbit. Right here. I love The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, clearly before our time, but super hooked.
Definitely. They were before our time, but not because I think, well, at least for me, they were my parents' time, so they were all about 100%. Them. We had the 3-set VHS.
For real?
Oh, 100%.
Oh my god, keep those. I love all that vintage.
They're for sure gone. My mom probably threw those right out.
I love claymation. I love Nightmare Before Christmas, all things Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually like Corpse Bride as well. I'm a big Jim Henson fan. Like, that man, I feel like just artistic wise, he was beyond his time. I love The Dark Crystal, The Labyrinth, all those amazing, amazing movies. But honestly, it wasn't until I got older when I realized that I wasn't alone in my infatuations.
Well, that sounds a little sexual,
Oh
Eliee.
my God. You wouldn't say that. Anyways, so clearly there were other geeks like me, which led me to meeting my co-creator, Jenny,
Yes.
at Comic-Con. How insane is that I met you at Comic-Con?
I know, it's so cosmic. It's like we were meant to do this.
Obviously, the universe called us together to be besties. How cute were you in that Marvel dress that day?
I know. I had the worst eczema, though, that day, and so that was literally all I could wear.
What? Get the fuck out. I didn't even notice.
I know. It was not fun, but yes, I loved that dress. And your dress was cute that day, too. Your Game of Thrones dress.
Yeah, I was wearing that Thrones dress because I was
G-O-T?
I was just feeling myself. I totally felt royal that day.
Yeah, before they pissed everybody off.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh, you guys thought Jon Snow was going to be king?
I know, right? Ugh. Let's
don't
not
know.
go there. I can't even. I'm still not over it, to be honest.
Honestly, I just saw it coming. Like, for some reason, I knew that they weren't going to give us the satisfaction of letting Jon Snow be king. Like, it just, to me, it was too easy. And so they were going to do something else.
I was honest. If they weren't going to do Jon Snow, I was kind of going for Tyrion. Like, let him. He's been going through all that shit.
Technically, he kind of is, right? I mean, yes, Bran the Broken has the title, but he wasn't making decisions.
No, he was just sitting there knowing what everything was going to happen, and he's like, boom, taking over this bitch. No, what I didn't like was when he sat there and he said, that's why I'm here. Like, get out of here. You just sat in your chair all day. Anyways, let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
But yes, obviously we remember what we were wearing because we are also into fashion and our geek fashion. Because if you're gonna geek, I mean, might as well make it fashion, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's all about the outfit. Anytime I go to the parks or see a new movie or,
Did I tell you I bought
get off work, it's got to be fandom fashion.
Did I tell you I bought a long sleeve for our movie date tomorrow at Lion King?
No, I hate you.
Yes.
Now I'm going to have to go to Lunchbox.
Shout out to Lunchbox. You guys.
Is that where you were? Did you get that?
No, actually, I got it at Target.
Oh, okay.
Of all
Target's
places.
good, too.
Yeah, Target has really cute Disney stuff.
Okay, so we're going to be spilling the tea on our favorite fandoms, if you haven't noticed. We're going to be talking about our favorite fandom fashion, and you can always follow along on our Instagram where we're going to be posting our favorite fandom fashions and kind of like things to go along with our episodes. It's at Main Street Tea, and we are also here to spill the tea, right? So what does that include? Eliee, let them know.
Spoilers. This
yeah.
is like the biggest spoiler alert.
Yeah, we have no filter, so we will be sharing spoilers. Like, if you didn't watch the last episode of Game of Thrones, I mean, I don't know what planet you're on if you didn't watch that yet. But if you didn't and you were like in Africa for the last couple of weeks doing something amazing like bringing water to new towns in Africa, bless your heart, and do not listen to our podcast until you're caught up on your fandoms because we might be talking about them and spilling the tea.
Yeah, and right now would be the time to hit pause and then go watch it and then come back and listen again after you watched it so we can totally dish together.
Yeah, so don't blame us. We warned you. We're going to keep warning you for a few episodes. That way everyone can be on the same page as us.
Yeah, until you get familiarized with our show, and then I'm sure we don't have to tell you that. Oh, spoiler.
Yeah, so don't get mad at us. Hashtag Main Street Tea brings the spoilers.
For sure.
Okay, so let's jump into the news.
Let's do it. Woo! So Comic-Con was this weekend, which was on and popping in San Diego, guys.
Woo!
Yeah, clearly I'm stoked. So they announced
She's really
Maverick.
excited about the news.
Obviously, the news should be exciting, especially on our podcast. So they announced and showed the trailer for Maverick.
Maverick?
Maverick. Top Gun.
Oh my god. I was thinking like the old Western like Mel Gibson movie for some reason when you said that. I was like, do we need a new one of those?
Oh
got it. New Top Gun.
New
I'm super
Top Gun.
excited about it.
Yes, clearly you are. And they also
forgot his nickname. Okay, calm down. It's not going to be titled Maverick.
No, it is.
Oh,
the title is Maverick. That is the title of the movie. Not
got it.
Yeah. So they also announced a new Loki movie, a new Doctor Strange movie.
Let's talk a little bit about Maverick for 1 second.
Okay.
It's such a good topic. Do we think they're gonna like continue? Did you watch the trailer?
I actually did watch the trailer.
Okay, so tell me, are they gonna continue the story?
I feel like they are rehiring him to be a pilot for probably some dangerous mission of some sort.
Got it.
And then I'm hoping, I probably obviously got filmed here in San Diego, right? That's why we make such a big deal out of it. Because have you been to the Oceanside house? The Top Gun house is what they call it. It's in Oceanside.
No.
Yeah, well, they redid it. So that's probably why they redid it, because they made this movie.
We're gonna have to go.
Yeah, brought to you. We're gonna do a live podcast from there, hopefully. No, but yeah, I'm so excited about it.
Okay, so what else was announced at Comic-Con?
So they're gonna do a new Loki movie, which I am super pumped on. Honestly, it's like they took them a while to make that movie. They should have done it a while ago. And they are doing a new Doctor Strange, which, so excited about. I feel like he is such an
I love Doctor Strange.
Yes, right? Like, they should have made more movies about him.
He's like the class act of superheroes. Non-bipartisan, you know. He just makes the best decision for the better of the world.
Obviously, because he's a doctor.
So and he can time travel.
Plus, he goes by logic. So, yeah, he's like the more logical. And then Hawkeye was also announced, which I think that one's going to be really good. Maybe we can get like a solid backstory on him and his family.
His character in Endgame came to life for me. Before, I mean, obviously I loved Hawkeye, but I think that sometimes superheroes can be just very, like, front heavy on saving people and, like, not so much story heavy, but his story, obviously, in Endgame, I mean, I'm sure it, like, broke your heart.
Yeah, right? With his wife and his kids. Yeah, that's why I'm really hoping.
So it turned from him just, like, fighting for something for everyone to, like, fighting for something personal, too. I don't know. It was very sweet. I'm excited to see his story.
So excited. And then let's get into some Disney news. So, Jenny, the new Eliee movie just got announced, and
I know.
How excited are we about that?
I mean, I'm so excited about it. There was a lot of drama around it, which made me sad. The hashtag not my Ariel trending was a little heartbreaking.
How ridiculous was that?
Yeah, because so the new actress, Miss Halle Bailey,
not to be mistaken by Halle Berry, because we totally messed up her name quite a few times.
Like 10 times when we were first talking about her. And honestly, it took me 5 seconds, or maybe 20, to realize when I was reading it that it wasn't Halle Berry that got cast, because obviously, like, I was like reading it and I'm like, wait, what? Halle Berry? And then I'm like, oh, no, totally different actress. Halle Bailey, who's gorgeous as hell, by the way. And so,
she's a singer, too. Like, she has a group.
No,
with,
I've heard she has amazing pipes.
Yeah.
So I think that she was probably cast because of how well she will fit the part with her voice and her acting. But there was a lot of controversy around why she got cast and whether or not she was hashtag people's Ariels or not, I guess.
Yeah, that's just total bullshit. Not just because it's totally closed-minded, but the original person who wrote this book was Danish, and I think his name was Hans Andersen, but he never, like, referred to Ariel as
Hans Christian Andersen.
Hans Christian Andersen. But he never referred to Ariel as being a certain color or her hair color. She was just legit a mermaid.
Yeah, no, totally. And it was kind of sad to watch the tweets go down. I mean, especially like put yourself in Halle Bailey's shoes. She's so excited about this role and being cast, and everyone just shits all over her for no fucking reason. I mean,
I feel like that's like a Taylor Swift moment, right? Like when you're so excited about something and all of a sudden just someone comes up and just like,
yeah,
no.
Twitter world is equal to Kanye. That's a completely fair assessment.
100%.